All right, I can't find the video on the web. The guy comes up with the greatest invention, observation of all time about aiming. I've been playing pool for 50 years. It's sort of the thing Shane was trying to explain in Shane's video, but he hadn't got it quite figured out. He shoots all right. But anyway, okay, the guy, if you find the video, I'll give the gentleman full credit. The system is so simple, it is light years ahead of everything else. Touch it inside, center to edge with a pivot, backhand English, point to point, which is a perfect aiming system. I'll explain that in a second. In fact, I think it's what Tor Lauer talks about, although he doesn't like aiming systems. All right, if you're cutting to the left, I'm going to make that ball up there in that corner pocket, which is a little bit of a cut left. You just look at the contact point. Everybody knows where that is. That's easy. It's that dot right there. And you look down the left edge of your ferrule, or your ferrule if you have one. Cut to the left, look down the left edge of the ferrule or the shaft. Look down the left. Imagine a laser beam coming off the left side of the shaft and line that laser up to the dot, the contact dot. Watch. It works every time. I guarantee it works. Every time, straight to the center of the hole. Shane demonstrated that shot, but his didn't go in. I mean, he's a good player. His didn't go in. Shane was talking about how this cut is different, so he looks at something different. In fact, this is where he says, I look down the left edge of my ferrule, left edge of the shaft, but at the edge of the ball. Now, that's where he's having to adjust, because he says when he has this shot, he looks down the middle of his shaft, and when he has that shot, he looks at the same edge of the ball, but he looks down the right edge of his shaft. Down here, he looks at the edge of the ball, down the middle of the shaft. Over here, he looks down the left side of the shaft at the edge. He always looks at the edge of the ball. The error that causes him to have to change from left to middle to right side of the shaft is that edge, the contact point is not under that edge, or where you see what you see as the edge. Contact point's not there, but if you imagine exactly where the contact point is, you can always look down the left side of the shaft. Watch. I actually guarantee that it works every time. That was a little bigger cut. You want to continue the guarantee? All right, I'll continue the guarantee. I'll tell you right now, if I miss, it won't be my fault. It'll be, could be the table. The table's very tough. All right, look. Oh, and look, the contact point is right on the top of the one, or in the middle. It's right there where the one is. We don't have to be. That's a big old 4 5/8 inch pocket down there. I'm cutting to the right, I'll look down the right side of my shaft. Imagine a laser coming off the right edge of the shaft, and the laser is lined up to the contact point. Watch. I guarantee it every time. There it is right there. So, I mean, that's my video. Why, you want another one? Okay, I know what you want. I can see you thinking about it. You want one of them big old cuts. One of them big old cuts we get. Something like this. This right here. Cut to the left. Just look down the left side of the shaft. Now, let's talk about that for a second. If you don't mind. Let's talk about this. Where's the contact point? Oh, we can also mention, contact point is around here, right there. And the question is, can we see it from over here? Not quite. See, the contact point moves out of the vision range. Okay? Although, if I were to reconcile this with Shane's explanation, he would still look at the edge of the ball. Okay? And you can see from the tangent line on the edge that it's off a little from that. I think it's off a little. But he would still use it, so that's no different than what I'm suggesting here. I'm just going to cut this a little bit thinner because I'm going to imagine where the contact point is, which is right over here. I have to visualize it a little bit. I mean, it's there by the edge of the ball, but got to visualize it. Now, I would like to say one other thing about this shot. Tor Lowry's got a great demonstration of this shot on his 2-hour free video. You got to watch that. Oh, don't move that. Let's put it up here. Actually, let's put it down here. Because what Tor is saying about this thin cut shot is, he said, now I'll show you on this shot. You play to miss the shot. You must overcut it up here. Why? Because he shows you in slow motion, when you come across and hit this ball, you start a spin on it this way. And that spin walks it toward the pocket to the left. Therefore, most people miss the shot by hitting the rail early. All right, well, here, the Tor Lowry shot, well, certainly not that shot. The Tor Lowry shot, something like this. He says, play to miss it. Which I did. But you know what? I'll also look down the right side of my shaft. All right, here we are. Cut to the left side of the shaft. Aim that, line that laser beam up with where you imagine the contact point to be. Go in every time. I guarantee it. What do you want? Now you want a hard shot. All right, okay. I'll do one pretty doggone hard shot. Look at this. Not froze to the rail. No cheating there. And whoa. How about weight? How about that? That's not too easy. How about that shot? I guarantee it. We're cutting to the left. We're going to look down the left side of our shaft. I guarantee it. All right. There's the cut left. No adjustments. There's the contact point. I guarantee it every time. Now, you may wonder why I'm not playing in tournaments and where I never miss. Well, you know. Okay, that concludes my video. I'd really like to find the guy's video on YouTube. It was up there for a few years and then it got knocked off. I don't know why, but if there's any copyright question here, I give full credit to that gentleman for his straightforward explanation of Edge of the Ferrule.